Hey, welcome back everybody, 6fthax here. Got for you guys today this beautiful Wi-Fi battle, Citra quality with no lines, and oh my lord, I'm so excited to finally be able to bring you guys these battles. I want to give a humongously huge thanks to my boy Vec and Lex Plays. His channel link, Twitter link, and stuff will be down in the description. Make sure to go check him out, guys. He uploads and also does a lot of this hacking stuff as well. So if you have any questions on how to maybe get this quality, definitely hit him up. And it does take a bit of work to be able to get these battles. So if you guys do want to see more of these, then please let me know in the comment section below. And make sure to show the like button some love. So this is a match against the TheHoennNative, a very long time subscriber of mine, if I'm not mistaken. His Twitter link and stuff will also be down in the description for you guys to go check out. So as you can see from the team preview, I'm actually using a team that I used in a showdown live, which that'll also be down in the description, so you guys can watch that after this if you do like the team that I'm using in this battle. Now going into this match, the biggest threat I saw on my opponent's team was easily going to be that Tapu Koko. Tapu Koko, depending on the set that it is running, will determine on how I can deal with it. Now I'm gonna mess around more with the quality of these videos and hopefully be able to get the battle animation sounds in there as well. So just bear with me for this one recording. Hopefully by the time I'm able to upload these more, then the quality will just slowly increase and get better as it goes. So he ends up leading off with the Komodo, as I end up leading off with my Gallum, the Alola Golem, and because I am sashed, I am guaranteed to live any one hit that he wants to go for. As I completely take the Earthquake, I will be able to go ahead and get on my Stealth Rocks. My rocks will be here to stay for the remainder of the battle, which is really good because I will be able to rack up that residual damage on his team. And seeing that he is not choiced and he is a Life Orb variant, I don't want to switch out here and possibly bring in my Tapu Bulu on something like a Fire Blast or a Flamethrower if he did turn out to be mixed. So I'm gonna go ahead and fodder off my Gallum, allowing me to get a free switch into my Pinky, aka Tapu Lele. And Tapu Lele, man, this thing is an absolute monster. I really do not think it'll be suspect at any time in the future, but I do think that it is a very good threat right now on Wi-Fi and in the regular 7th gen OU metagame. As he ends up switching into his Toxapex here, I'm assuming that he thought I would go for the Moonblast, considering that is 4 times super effective on the Komodo, but it doesn't really matter what he switched in because he has no safe switch-ins to a Psychic. So at that point, I was pretty much guaranteed to Oko or Tuakeo, whatever he decided to bring in, and not wanting to take any super effective hit from this Selvalley, I'm gonna go ahead and switch into my Tapu Bulu. I did see that he was a ground type thanks to the new features of Wi-Fi battling, so I do take this opportunity to bring in my Tapu Bulu because I will be able to live any hit that he wants to go for. And this is a very awesome Tapu Bulu set. This is actually an Assault Vest Tapu Bulu, which I don't really see a lot of, but this is my personal favorite set for Tapu Bulu, although the Choice Bandit set does hit extremely hard. AB Tapu Bulu was able to eat so many hits. So here, expecting him to possibly switch out, I actually end up switching into my Incineroar because I was hoping that this would be my perfect chance to possibly get up a Flame Charge. Yes, he does have the ground type multi-attack, but because of Grassy Terrain's other ability, it does half the damage of ground type moves if I'm not mistaken. So instead of going for the Flame Charge here, I decided to be more aggressive on the off chance that he was faster than me, because he could have gone for the Parting Shot, but no, it turns out that I'm able to outspeed him, and I hit him up with the Flare Blitz, able to get a burn. In the long run of the match, that burn doesn't really matter. But after this Parting Shot, obviously I cannot really do too much against this Lycanroc, although the switch out is very obvious here. What I am going to do though is stay in, and I'm actually going to go ahead and try and go for the Flame Charge. This way I'm able to get off a little bit of extra damage, and then the following turn I'll be able to outspeed him because I am Jolly Max Speed, and I'm able to outspeed Jolly Max Speed Lycanroc after +1. So I can get off an extra initial hit before he's able to knock me out. However though, as you're gonna see, he turns out to have the red card, which I was not expecting at all, but it actually kind of worked out for me because I'm able to save my Incineroar, and I literally just got a free switch into my Adamant Choice Banded Buzzwole, which he has no safe switch-ins to this monster. Now, even though I am in grassy terrain, I am base 139 attack with the Choice Band, so I'm gonna go straight for the Earthquake, as unfortunately he does end up missing the Stone Edge. Honestly, that extra little bit of damage from Stone Edge I don't think really would have mattered too much in the long run of the match, as you guys are gonna find out. So I am able to clean knock out the Lycanroc, because Lycanroc is not really the most bulky Pokemon around. It is stupidly fast and has a decent physical attack stat, but its defenses are not that great. As he brings in the Tapu Koko, I have no switch-ins to this monster, and on the off chance that he turned out to be a mixed variant with Brave Bird, I'm actually just gonna leave in my Buzzwole here basically as death fodder, or if he doesn't go for the Dazzling Gleam, I should be able to safely live one Thunderbolt. But he ends up going for the U-turn, which has me further thinking that maybe he is more of a physical set, or maybe a mixed set. I myself have tried out Brave Bird and physical offensive Tapu Koko, so he is going to go ahead and just fodder off his Cell Valley. And again, this is where I don't think me burning him with the Flare Blitz really mattered, because after rocks he still would have been in range. He still would have been in range of where this Earthquake would have knocked him out regardless, because I already have the Beast Boost and I am Choice Banded. So now essentially I'm at +3 attack, but again, I have no save switch-ins to this Tapu Koko, so I have no choice, much like earlier, but to leave in my Buzzwole for death fodder, as he is going to go for the safe Dazzling Gleam, which now confirms to me that he does not have the Brave Bird, or maybe he is just saving it so he can catch my Tapu Bulu off guard. So in a sense, it was a little bit risky for me to bring in Tapu Bulu here, but if he does have the Brave Bird, then that just means I'll be able to rack up a little bit more of recoil damage on him with the Life Orb and the recoil from the Brave Bird. So he does end up going for the U-turn here, which means he definitely does not have the Brave Bird at all, because he definitely should have gone for it this turn to be able to knock me out. As he brings in the Beware, I am Adamant Max Attack in grassy terrain. Beware, better beware of this hammer, as I do a clean 50%, except not really, because he turns out to have the Citrus Berry, and of course grassy terrain is going to give him back an extra 6% of HP. So essentially I didn't really do much damage to this Beware, but it's okay, because I can just safely leave in my Tapu Bulu here. If I am able to outspeed him, I can get off another huge hit, bringing him around 30-35%, which is really good, as he's going to be able to knock me out with the Low Sweep. And even if he didn't knock me out with the Low Sweep, if I'm not mistaken, Low Sweep does lower the speed of the Pokemon that it hits, so I would have been at minus speed, and then the following turn he would have been able to outspeed me. So thinking that I could just bring in Incineroar here to knock him out with the Flame Charge and get the +1, that is what I'm going to do. But apparently, even though Beware does have the fluffy ability which doubles the damage from fire type moves, he's gonna be able to just barely hang on, thanks to my own grassy terrain, and able to knock out my Incineroar. But it's okay, because I do still have my Tapu Lele in the back, which at this point he really has no switch-ins to this monster, so I'm guaranteed to either knock out this Beware or knock out whatever he possibly wants to switch in, as I do get rid of the Beware. Even if he does bring in the Tapu Koko like he does here, I am Scarfed, so I will be guaranteed to outspeed him. And I was a little bit skeptical on whether or not I would be able to knock out Tapu Koko with the Psychic outside of Psychic terrain, but that was very foolish thinking on my part, because Tapu Lele again is just an absolute monster, and his last Pokemon is going to be this Kamo, which of course is part fighting, and we know he is not Scarf, so my Scarf Tapu Lele will indeed be able to outspeed him here and knock him out with the Psychic, and that is going to be the 2-0 victory in my favor. So good game, TheHoennNative. Again, his channel link and stuff are down in the description, along with the PS Live with this team, and my boy Vec and Lex Play, who again helped me out with all of this. Like I said at the beginning, guys, I will be trying to mess around more with the quality and hopefully be able to get the battle animation sounds for future Wi-Fi battles like this. So again, let me know if you guys would like to see more of these post-narrated Citra Wi-Fi battles. Now, unfortunately, I cannot do them live because Citra doesn't have any Wi-Fi capability yet. Who knows, maybe in the future, and if that ever does happen, then I will definitely do them. But for right now, Citra battles will be post-commentated, but I will still be uploading the occasional live Wi-Fi battle for those of you who enjoyed those more. So yeah, again, please let me know in the comment section below, and make sure to hit that like button, guys. Thank you for all the support, and Thank you all for watching. Make sure to check out the 2 videos on the end screen. So with that being said, guys, I will see you all tomorrow. So later, everybody.
Cause my brain and heart are both tied in the knot, and this hinders me from crying a lot. This causing me to show no emotion. But when I said I cared, I wasn't joking. But I guess it's too late for me to become broken. For now, I'm living with no more pain, tears, or hoping. I'm just coasting. Yeah, I said I'm coasting. No more pain, tears, and hoping. For real.